Hello, my name is Colette and I'm here today to give you a little tarot tip. Now, tarot tips are there to help you with your learning of the tarot and also to add little bits of expertise and things that I've learned in my career of how to get through certain things or how to interpret certain things or how to put certain cards together. So this tarot tip is mainly for when you know the basics of the card, you've learned the basics of the card, you've used your intuition with the cards, and you are at a level where you think, you know, I might read for myself or I might read for family. And then you sit down and you ask someone to give you a question, and they ask you about, say, finances. And you put out the cards, and in, say, 3 or 4 cards, there's all the sort of financial cards. And then there is a love card in the middle of it. And your brain goes, oh, that shouldn't be there. Oh my goodness, how do I take a love card and put it in a financial spread? And that's when people lose their confidence and sit back and, oh no, can't do it, can't do it. And it's the same, you know, maybe someone comes to you about a career question, and right in the middle of it, or one of the main cards comes out, and it's maybe a financial card, or it's even about, say, love or health or whatever. So the traditional suits of the tarot that tend to represent the different areas of life, someone will come in and ask a question, and you'll get a few cards out that are within that suit, and then 1 or 2 will slip in that are from another suit, and people like panic. They go like R2D2 cracking up, and it's horrendous when you're in that situation, because you feel all the knowledge that you've had it's gone. So this little tip is to stop that happening to you, but it involves some hard work. 70 degrees of hard work, to be honest, because once you know the basics of the tarot, and once you have used your intuition, as we've been teaching, to tune in to what that card's giving you, what it means, I want you to say a female's name, and that name's Chloe, but it's not spelled like Chloe, it's CHLW, Chloe. Okay, this is made up from my head. I don't think you'll find it anywhere. But this is what I want you to do with every tarot card in the deck over time. Okay, so you're going to Chloe every card in the deck. So what does it mean? Take a card out. You know the basic meaning. You know your intuitive meanings of the card, where it's taking you. And it's not like, you know, you've got other cards round about it to see where it's taking you. You've got one card at a time. And I want you to say, right, okay, this might be a love card, or it might be a sort of an intellect card, it might be a career card, but what does it mean to Chloe? Now, Chloe, we start off with career. So whatever card you've got out, you say, okay, if it's a career card, I know what it means in career. What does it mean in health? Oh dear. And you look at that card and you think about it. And if you've got a guide, you talk to him and you work with the deck that you want to use. And then you think, right, okay, I understand the influence this card could have in career. So even if it's in, you know, if it comes out and it's a love card, you'll understand what it could mean when it comes out in a career spread. That's what I want you to do. So that's the first thing with that card. You're still with the same card, and you're going back to Chloe, and you're going to look at what that card would tell you in health. And you've got 78 cards here, and in my raw egg deck, I have a card that represents 70 illnesses. Now, granted, my background as a pharmacist has allowed me to do that, but if you intuitively know your deck, you will see things in each card that would maybe think, oh, geez, you know, that looks like someone could have a bad flu bug, or that looks as though someone's got a broken leg. You know, what about the hanged man? Has he got an ankle problem? Or has he got a sore head because things are going to his head? Let yourself really go with this and enjoy it. And, you know, even if you don't have a medical background, it doesn't matter. You'll see things in them. And once you get that, try and stick with it. You know, so try and interact with the cards so that that becomes in your memory. So you've got career and health for whatever card in the tarot deck. And then you're going back to Chloe, and you're going to go to L for love and do the same thing. card, what could that mean in love? So if you've got a very negative card like the Ten of Swords, what would that mean in the love spread? What does it mean in that area? And let your head go and enjoy it and go through that for that card. And then the last one is wealth. That's just, it's not really about money all the time. It's about the practicalities of life, how someone's living, how the car works, the day-to-day practicalities. But it's good to just say it as a W, because then it makes sense. So Chloe, I want you to practice it, and I want you to do it for 7 to 8 cards. Believe me, once you've done this, and once you've taken notes even, or you're remembering and then you're incorporating it into your own readings, you'll never be caught out. You'll never sit in front of someone and say, oh, I don't know what that card means in that type of spread. I'm sorry, I can't give you an answer. So 7 to 8 cards, 4 aspects of it, including knowing its main archetype and its main force. But can you understand, if you do this, how amazing your knowledge of the tarot will be? And it's the 4 practical areas of life. In my readings, 50% of my readings a week, very similar questions getting asked all the time about love life, about how people manage finances, about how people's health will be, how their career will be. So if you use Chloe, you will never go wrong, and you'll never be sitting, looking, thinking, saying, I can't do this, I'm sorry, I don't know my art. Learn your art, just do it and enjoy. Chloe, so I hope that's been an interesting tip for you. I've used this for a long time, and it's only actually this morning that I put it together and it made that name. So I'm quite happy with it too. Take care now. Many blessings.